Hello everyone, Ian Bailey here, back with another magic review, and this week we are looking at Crazy Sam's coins. Let's get straight into it. That's right, welcome back, and it's great to have you with me. This week we are going to be doing another magic review. There's been a few that I've been sent via Hansen Chen, so thank you very much for sending me that, Hansen. And this one is really one that I've had my eye on for a long time. And really pleased to have it sent over to review and share it with you. I've taken my time kind of going into this review. I haven't just reviewed it straight away. Because I wanted to really play around with it and really get a good feel for it. So this is Crazy Sam's Coins by Crazy Sam. He was made popular with his Crazy Sam's handcuffs. He then did Crazy Sam's Mind, which was the kind of shooting of a Pringle or any type of crisp. And now he's come out with this. This was at Blackpool 2025, and I think probably sold out. Everyone says it sells out, don't they? They always say that. But yeah, there you go. So what do you get in the box? Now you get a selection of coins. Now these coins are very unusual. These are they're dollar coins, but they're very smooth. So there's not a lot of torque on them as they rub together. Okay, so they slide very nicely, which is great. But they are dark. They are dark in design, and some people like that, some people don't like that. I quite like it, to be honest. I quite like that design, and I think what's good about it is it doesn't catch the eye too much. So sometimes, if you're doing a copper silver effect, sometimes the silver and the copper, if they're so shiny, you can't tell the difference between the two. And if they, you can't really tell that there's multiple coins there if the sun kind of glares on it. Having the contrast of the black and the polished really does make them stand out and give you a bit more clarity. So you get given 3 coins, but then you also get given 2 turtles. Now the promotional video, the trailer for this is very open in terms of what those turtles do, but I'm still going to be a little bit cautious. I don't want to kind of expose too much on here, so I'm just going to say that. Now the great thing is the 2 turtles kind of nest inside each other, and then it nests inside another coin, the coin nests inside that. So it's very clever in the fact that rather than having just one turtle to a coin, having a bigger turtle followed by another turtle into another one is very good. It's very similar to kind of triad coins. There's been loads of different kind of coin gimmicks out on the market that have those kind of 2 turtle design. But if you were to see, now I will compare the thickness of one coin versus the one with the 2 turtles, and you can see it's slightly thicker. Okay, ever so slightly, not really noticeable, to be honest. Maybe if it was on a table you might notice it, but the way it's machined is just incredible. There are no lines, there are no kind of raised bits here. It lays completely flat and you cannot see any edges on there. Even if I was to turn this round, that is just beautifully designed. So how do I use this? I have been using this as a kind of like a triad coin presentation, because I really liked triad coins, and this I think is quite nice having it in a dollar size, etc. But it's just the way it's machined that's really nice. So I would produce a coin. So I'd come out, produce a coin like so, maybe then reach out and produce another one, and then produce another one like this. And then what I have done, and bearing in mind with this, you can show both sides of the coins. Look at that. If I show both sides, it's incredible. So having that as a nice detail is really great. I've been playing around with a Vanish by Michael Marr. This is in his book, The Magic of Michael Marr, funny enough. And this works really well. It's meant to be designed with 1 coin. Works great with 3, where you can take them in the hand, squeeze your hand really tight around those coins, and then they then disappear, right? So you can do that really nicely with this. Hopefully you'll do it nicer than I did, but nevertheless, you can do it. The instructions are with Crazy Sam, if he doesn't mind me calling him that. He is crazy, And it's about 45 minutes long, English subtitles, so you do have to kind of pay attention and follow along. The routines that he teaches are, to be honest, they're not to my liking, but that doesn't mean it's not to your liking, okay? It's just because I'm not a massive coin magician. I'm not a huge coin fan. But there will be a lot of routines on here that you may like. What he is really known for on this is a palm that is like this. So it's kind of like a nowhere palm slash JW grip. But what it allows you to do is make a coin disappear very quickly and kind of look, hidden in a hand and then produce. He teaches that palm really, really nicely. There's kind of like a slower way of getting into it and then a really quick way. If you were to watch him do it, that vanish is just bang, straight into it. It's lovely. It is really nice. So there's a few varieties of routines. Couple that stood out to me are this kind of 3-coin production and vanish that actually only uses 2 coins, so that's really nice. He does a kind of very, very quick coins across. Not to my liking personally. I feel like it's over too quick, and it can be easily missed of what's going on. Where basically you have 3 coins, bang, 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 gone. They're now in the other hand. It's very, very quick. It's like a 3-fly routine that's just. For me, it's not to my liking, but still, the skills I've learned from watching this has really helped my coin magic in general. And then he does a really nice kind of version of imagination coins where they appear on the table. I have watched other magic reviews of this product, and I do agree that it would have been nicer to have the 2 turtles and then 4 coins rather than 3. If you had 4 coins rather than just 3, you could do the whole imagination coins routine with these. And for me, I just think that's the best coin magic trick in the world, in my opinion. If I perform one trick with coins, imagination coins for me is the best, because for me it's just it's clean, it's daring, but it's very clean. The whole routine makes sense. Everyone understands what's happening. Not particularly visual as such. There's a few things that can be quite visual with it. But yeah, it would have just been nicer to have 4 coins rather than 3. So if you did want to perform imagination coins, you would have to buy another set, which is quite annoying. But like I say, as for the coins themselves, I think these are made out of steel, so they're a lot stronger than what you would get with typical coins. In terms of like if you want to do muscle passes and things, it is great. They're very kind of lightweight and will do the job. There are some of my friends, like Joel, one of my friends, he doesn't like the coin design, so you need to decide. Obviously, you're going to see it in the trailer whether you like it or not. You'll see whether those coins are going to be for you or not. But as a design and manufacturing of a turtle, these are probably the finest that I've seen so far, mainly because of the inside design. It is great having that inside design where you can, you can turn the turtles over, and they're not going to think that they are turtles. They're going to think they're normal coins. Like I said, the Vanish are 3 coins I really like, so go buy yourself the Mike or Ma book and learn that, or just watch my performance and I'm sure you'll work it out. That's typically what happens, isn't it? Magicians just watch review shows and people performing it badly and then just learn it. But anyway, you still need to purchase it to perform it. You also they are great. Hansen Chen is great for putting little goodies inside the box. So you would open it up, see the coins, but then when you lift up the other tray, you get this nice little kind of not velvet, but just soft pouch to put your coins in. Okay, that's a nice little detail. So you can put all your coins in there, put them in there, and once again, that's the stack. So you can see the difference between the kind of the turtle and the actual coins themselves. That goes in your little pouch. All right. Pop the popper on the pouch, and there you go. There you go. That's it. And then go in your pocket. So it's a great way of just kind of looking after them. It's nice. One other thing that I got a lot of value out of was looking after your turtle and knowing that if it gets wedged inside, how to get the coin out, but also how to make it so if you spin it around the coin and you find that it's getting stuck on certain angles, great use of using a £20 note, or it doesn't have to be a 20, it could be anything, but using kind of currency and kind of wedging it over and just really kind of maneuvering it and then popping it out. It'll make sense when you watch it, but it's a great way of repairing a turtle if it ever gets damaged. I have to admit I did damage mine and I had to repair it, but it is easily done. And yeah, so great quality right out of the box, really, really good. The routines, like I say, if you're going to learn a really good palm, so that's one great thing. The routines are very, very visual, but you may want to bring a personality into it and maybe slow it down at certain points rather than just kind of rushing. It's just like, you're seeing this stuff and it's gonna cause whiplash when people watch it, and even when you perform it, to be honest. But it's really, really beneficial and really good to learn. It's made me fall in love with coin magic again. I have to say, it has made me fall in love with coin magic again. And I've been playing around with a few routines and I've been dabbling. But yeah, I really, really recommend this. I think if you do want a nice coin set, and you're not a coin purist, you don't have to go for the silver Morgans, all right? You're out there, I know you are. Then this is good. Obviously, there aren't copper, silver coins and all that yet. I don't know, in this make. So you can only really perform tricks where there's vanishings and appearances as opposed to transpositions and stuff like that and transformations. So as long as you're aware of that, then that's fine. The price, I will put the price up here. It varies, but you can get it from Crazy Sam's website and Hansen Chen's website. I will put all the details in the description below. And yeah, it's a really good routine. I'm sure you'll love it. If you coin enthusiasts are out there and you like the look of the trailer and the routines, go ahead and do it. Certainly not easy, okay? But really addictive to really play around with and learn. And yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to do it out there. I believe in you. I have confidence in you. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the whole thing. And I will see you very, very soon.